doesn't get disappointed. We've seen people in the PDP, and once you thought they were going to be the candidates of your party, and at the end of it all, well, they swapped, or they are told, well, this is not the consensus candidate. So it happens in all political parties. So if Mr. Aminu Tambuwal has done his homework, and he is saying that the politics in his home state is in disarray, the political party in his state is in disarray, and that's your party, the PDP. By the statute, if you have a division in your party, you're allowed to move. So he cited that, knowing full well that he's
in the media business. Let me tell you this.
Tell me.
He's in his state, his structure,
in the state,
the little structure he can have. Don't forget, he is a member of House of Reps, and his constituency is limited to his local government. I'm coming, because he became the Speaker of the House, that gives him some leverage. That does not give him the structure
of his state.
Of the states. Let me tell you this. He can have structure of his local government that does not give him the structure of his state. And even if he has the structure of his state, they will all be member of PDP, of which not all of them will follow him down.
What if the state governor gives him his backing and says, I am with you to become the next governor of the state?
We are just talking about a member of this devil group we are talking about. He's dining with all these devils. Let me tell you.
Let's not use the word, that harsher word, devil. These are fellow politicians, fellow Nigerians like yourself.
Since I don't mention people's names.
I know. You haven't.
I don't mention people's names. I'm talking about the attitude and the way. You have just said it now.
Mr. Salvador,
my friend,
Chamberlain's line of argument is very, very key here.
You have just said it a few minutes ago.
I wouldn't want you to evade that, because he's saying, what if you talked about structure.
Yes.
And I like that word, because when politicians in Nigeria use the word structure, it connotes so many things.
That's right.
So that is why Chamberlain said, if the governor, the incumbent, says, I'm going to hand over the structure to you, I'm giving you my backing, isn't that an easy ride for Mr. Tambuwal?
That is why I said we should wait and see if such promise can manifest. They can do that to make sure he leaves that place and get their credit. I'm telling you, you will start to hear, you are here to sell news. That's your business. That's and the industry to bring the news out to your shelf. That's where it is. You will see it's a way of creating more news for you, good for you.
Does that
get there?
Are you saying that a politician, maybe of his stature, having been being speaker, can move from one party to the other while keeping eye on the governorship position in his state without proper calculation?
Have you forgotten that Gali moved to APC before? Why did he run back? He was former speaker. They just
I don't want the same thing. Gali's calculations and his own calculations, the speaker now. Can we describe them as the same, or they're different scenarios?
If you weigh it, his own is stronger than that of Gali because he's a sitting speaker. And now, can you imagine the moral disappointment that is attached to his movement?
Moral disappointment for the PDP and more
for the public,
happiness for
the public. The character for the public. Let me tell you, most of his members, that is his followers, that you can say he has in his state, will definitely be PDP, and his movement will be against their interests. I'm telling you, because what they are benefiting from him as a Speaker of the House, they will lose all those. And the politicians don't even want to. It is what they are eating now. They know. They will forget what they ate yesterday.
But he's still Speaker, so if he goes for the governorship position or his next political move with that toga, still Speaker.
He's still Speaker. That's why I am telling PDP leaders, PDP leadership, that they should make a move. he has to leave because the Constitution don't even allow opposition to be the Speaker of the House. Why should that vacuum be allowed?
No, but in the Second Republic, we had the Mozoke as Speaker.
And we're not talking of Second Republic. We are improving.
Precedents.
We are improving.
That's what I'm saying.
If you want to talk of precedents, therefore, all the bad things that's happened in the past should be what you will encourage.
No, none of it is bad because, I mean, you've had someone...
When we say something is bad, is when it's not constitutional, when it is illegal, when it is not right.
Is there anywhere in law that says a member from the opposition cannot be Speaker? It only says the members shall elect a Speaker. It doesn't specify which party it has to come from.
Oh my God. It is the ruling party. It is the ruling party that must come from the ruling party.
No, that's an arrangement. Is that what the Constitution
says? It's not an arrangement. Nobody will allow you to do that. Nobody will allow you to do that if you make it an arrangement. Nobody will allow you to do that. No opposition will allow you to do that because they have more members in the House than it even defeats the principle of democracy. When you have more people somewhere and you are bringing the minority to be their leader, he has moved to the minority group.
It's quite interesting. I'm happy you're saying I'm in the news business and that you're a politician. And the news business has also afforded me the opportunity of asking some questions that I expect answers from politicians like yourself. And I just realized when it doesn't suit any party, they cry foul, and when it does suit them, they're cool, calm, and collected about it. The case in point is in Ondo State. We will go into Ondo politics and link it to this. When the governor actually moved into your party, it was an okay thing, wasn't it?
Have you forgotten the scenario by which Governor Mimiko moved from PDP to Labour? He was just there to prove a point.
It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario with Aminu Tambuwal. I'm happy with it.
He has that the then president cannot suppress his power. That was what happened. And he proved the point and came back to his party. That was exactly what happened. He went there, proved the point, and came back to his party. If to say you have independent candidate
in the twilight of his
if to say you have independent candidacy, it will then be possible for you to say no, I'm not going to any political party. I will use my name and I'll get what I want. When I get it, I will come back.
So what's the difference between what he's done and what Speaker Tambuwal has done?
And what point is he trying to prove? Can you tell me?
The same point.
Not the same point. Not. It was only paying them back. He was paying APC back with what they did that brought him to that seat. Because the coup perpetrated by APC then was to make sure our zoning formula was disorganized, and he joined the opposition.
That was a coup.
It was zoned to Southwest. Till today, the cry of Southwesterner is we are not from number 1 to 12, number to 14, Southwest has no position. And they succeeded in doing that, and he was part of such coup. So that is what we are paying him back for.
Let me read that part now because I paraphrase. So let me take it verbatim. It's section 50, subsection 1, paragraph B of the 1999 Constitution. It says, a speaker and a deputy speaker of the House of Representatives who shall be elected by the members of that house from among themselves.
That's right. From among themselves. Are we practicing democracy or what are we practicing? If we are practicing democracy, it's a number of it's figure that will determine that. It is reserved for popular party. They don't need to tell you all this that it is for ruling party. Once that constitution say that, and the position is to be voted for among the sitting members, therefore the people that have more members will have to sit there. If you don't have more members, you can't call yourself a ruling party.
But
By implication, it implies that it is the ruling party that should be there.
But it's not the ruling party that is there.
Therefore, the ruling party must the people that are more popular, that has more number, must object to that.
So if the ruling party has tried to get him out several times before now, several speculations, which the House themselves responded to saying, no, if anybody is thinking about that, perish the thought, because we all here are behind the speaker. What makes you think there was
because he was a member of PDP, he was a member of ruling party then, not now. You will see what will happen. It's only if our leaders keep quiet over this for one reason or the other that is more beneficial to the PDP, which I might not know. But for them to keep quiet over it, it is wrong. It is wrong. They must remove him from that seat within the next 1 week.
Is that possible? Next 1 week?
I am telling you what is impossible. In my own dictionary, I don't believe anything is impossible. In my own way of life. Apart from politics, I am scientifically oriented person. I am in business. I don't believe anything is impossible. You have to strategize, plan, and make sure it works. That's it.
All right, Honorable Moshood Salvador, former member of the House of Reps and a member of the PDP. Thank you for coming on this morning.
You're welcome, sir.
We're back in just a moment. Please join us again.